starting in this child's pose, original version this morning, or whatever other version you chose. Go ahead and start to feel your breath. And if you're in original version and you have your chest on top of your thighs, you're going to be able to connect with your breath in a little bit of a different way because you're going to feel the movement of the lungs on the thighs. So go ahead here and take those breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you're breathing here, go ahead and allow the expansion of the ribs to happen, the lungs to happen. You're going to feel your chest press into the thighs and the back is going to expand. Allow that expansion to happen, filling up as big as you can. Big, big breath in. And then big, big breath out through the mouth. Good. Keep it going a few more times. Big, calming breath in and out through the nose, out through the mouth. And then seal your lips and begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Cultivating your Ujjayi breath. Feeling that constriction in the back of the throat. As you're breathing here, go ahead and feel into the body and notice any restriction or tension that you may have. And really just try to convince yourself to let it go. Let it be a little heavier in those places. And right away today in our practice, decide to keep some space between your teeth. Clenching the teeth is something that we do in stressful situations. And just notice if that's something that's happening to you. Maybe you weren't even aware of it before. But begin to think about allowing space between the teeth all the time. Let it be something that you become aware of. Bring your hands up towards your shoulders and press yourself up to a hero pose. Hero pose has us sitting on the knees. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, this is a really hard pose for me. I've had a couple of knee surgeries, and if I'm not stretched out, sitting back on my heels this way doesn't happen. I have restriction in the side of the left leg. That can happen for anybody, anyone that maybe has arthritis or all kinds of different things. So if you feel uncomfortable, know that that's okay and it's something that happens. You can grab for a blanket, you can get a pillow, or maybe you actually have yoga props, you could use a bolster. If you're having problems in the knee, you can put something to create more space between the heel and the seat, and it will open up that space between the knee a little bit more. The other thing is if you have a strap, if you ever have any knee problems, sometimes just holding the strap over 2 times and then another time, so in half and then in half again, and putting it right at the knees, it creates just enough space for you to feel like you can sit back. So whatever makes you feel comfortable in this position, try to do it. The other thing that can happen is some people can't get back this far even. So maybe they would use a block between their knees or between their ankles, and then they would sit back on the block. So they might be up this high. So you find your comfortable hero pose, and we're gonna sit up nice and tall, pull the shoulders back and down, hands to the thighs, chin is parallel to the mat. Let your neck get really long here. You're going to actually lift up through the back of the head like there is a string or a little hook on the back of your head that's being pulled up towards the ceiling. And then feel into your body for some balance here. Maybe you feel perfectly balanced already, or maybe you have a restriction somewhere that's making you feel like more weight is in the right side or more weight in the left. Feel into the shoulders, make sure they're out of the ears, dropping down towards the feet. Continue that Ujjayi breath. That Ujjayi breath has a sound behind it. It's important that you're using your breath with your yoga practice because otherwise we're just moving into positions, in and out of positions. The breath is actually what connects the position, connects the body with the movement, and creates a whole. In Sanskrit, yoga is a Sanskrit word that converts to yoke, Y-O-L-K, yoke. And yoke is part of a whole. And so we want to make our yoga practice a whole practice by making sure we connect the breath. So as you're sitting here, make sure you can hear the breath. It might not be as loud as when I'm breathing. You're the only one that needs to hear it, but just make sure you can feel it and hear it in your body. When you can hear it, it allows you to have something to focus on. It allows you to have something to move from. We want to move with our breath. Go ahead and set your intention for your practice right here in Hero. Think of something that will help you stay focused on your body, that breath we were talking about. In the four corners of your mat, trying to keep your attention on the four corners here. Take a big breath in, fill up as big as you can. Retain that breath, hold it in. Thinking of that intention, keeping it right there in the front of your mind. And exhaling it out the mouth. Setting that intention, very good. We're gonna go ahead and bring the hands back down to the mat. Cross the feet behind you, move whatever bolster or prop you're using and come to a simple seat. We're only gonna be here for a second, sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back and down, lift up through the back of the head again. Reach the head up, good. Inhale, reach it up nice and tall for seated mountain. Breathing right here, know that your shoulders are staying down towards the ground here. We're just extending the arms up. Finding that activity through the fingers, straightening out through the elbows. And if your shoulders do come up, go ahead and pull them back down within the shoulder, not the elbow. Take a big breath in. And exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to your right elbow, right hand behind you, sitting up tall, looking at that side of your mat. If you're at a wall or whatever's at that side, now I want you to take another big breath in as you're sitting up super tall here. And exhale, twist and look to that back shoulder. You can use the left hand to pull at that right knee a little more. Really twisting through the upper back the best you can. Good. Slowly back to center. Sitting up nice and tall, good. Inhale, reach your arms back up, seated mountain. And exhale, twist and reach to the left. The right hand to the left knee, the left hand behind the sit bone. Take the second here to sit up tall, looking just to the left side of the mat here. Good, take another breath in. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Now looking to that left shoulder, pulling that chin over to the left. Pushing into that right hand with that left knee and really moving that shoulder. It's the upper back twist where we're working here today. Really find that breath. And slowly back to center. Nice job. Getting a good twist in. A little seated cow cat, hands to the knees. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Lean it way forward. Reach the heart forward. Open up the chin. Look up. Good. Exhale, round it back for a seated cat. Bring the hands right to the knees. Press through the back. The shoulders are reaching to the back of your mat here. Your chin comes right into your chest. Pull that belly button in. Long through the neck. Good. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Keep moving. Try to make it nice and fluid. And then stay right here. Take another breath in and out. And come back into your seat. Good. We're gonna bring the hands behind the seat, fingertips facing the body, and plant the knees down, or the feet down rather. Knees are up to the sky. Go ahead and move into your reverse table. Now let your head look up at the sky. Open up through the shoulders. The shoulders are the hardest part for me here. Keep pressing your hips towards the ceiling, pressing into the heels. You're engaging those glutes. This is reverse table. Taking another breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale, release it down. We're gonna bring our feet back into simple seat and sit back up. Good. Reaching the right hand across the body. We're gonna take the left hand and pull at that bicep of the right arm and bring the chin to the right shoulder. Feel that stretch through here. We're gonna just do a few arm stretches and then going back into that reverse table. And release that arm down. Reach the left arm across, grab at that bicep right above the elbow, pull it across the body. Look to the left, chin comes to that left elbow. Keep reaching and stretching. Good. Release, come back to center. Reach the arms up, grab the right elbow. Let the hand come down between the shoulder blades. Really pull that right elbow towards the ceiling. Continue to sit up tall. Remember, we're trying to have that space between the teeth. Still breathing through our Ujjayi breath. And we're gonna go ahead and switch the arms out, reaching for the left elbow, pulling it to the ceiling. Feeling that stretch, left hand's between the shoulder blades or at the back of the neck maybe. Good. Reaching the arms back up for seated mountain. And exhale the hands to your low back. Interlace the hands together. Inhale, reach the heart up and press the knuckles towards the ground. Good. Reaching the chin towards the sky. Pressing the heart up as the hands come down. Good. And we're gonna shake those hands out. Good. So here we are, back in our simple seat. Fingertips are coming behind the seat, facing the seat, feet to the mat. Inhale, reach it up, reverse table. Now we don't want our hips down. We are actively pressing those hips up nice and high so we have a straight line from our knees to our shoulders. Don't let the head fall. You're keeping your chin reaching towards the sky so your shoulders or your spine and your neck are all neutral. Keep breathing, keep lifting that seat up. Spread those fingers wide. Take another breath in. And exhale, release it down. Good. Come up tall, simple seat, shake the arms out. Got lots of blood flowing in there now, nice. All right, we're going to come into our regular tabletop. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, spread everything nice and wide here. Inhale, cow, Bhuttilasana. And exhale, cat, Marjarasana. Keep going back and forth. We've already done a version of cow-cat, but go ahead and stretch out the rest of the spine where you can really move the tailbone, move through the spine a little differently, waking our body up. We are going to be doing some table, reverse table, and reverse plank within our series today. Waking up some muscles that maybe we haven't used in a while. Keep that breath moving. Good, back into your flat back. Engage that bandha, the Uddiyana bandha, pulling the belly button up into the spine. Engaging the abdominal area, keeping it nice and firm. Good, inhale. And exhale into your balancing table. Right leg, left arm. Now when we do that, we want to make sure that we're not, sinking into the left or the right arm and not being able to lift the left leg. You want to keep everything nice and even and square and lift it up. Heels reaching to the back of the room, fingertips are reaching to the front. The neck is in line, so you're looking down on the mat above the fingers. Take a breath in and out. Inhale. And exhale, keep that form. Inhale. Exhale into your table. Good, nice job. Inhale. Exhale, balancing table, left leg, right arm. Remember, we're trying not to wobble all over the place or sink into one side. So you're pressing down through the left palm, spreading those fingers wide, reaching through the right fingertips alongside the ear. Keeping that belly button engaged. Don't let it sink in. Engage all the way through. Reaching out the left heel. Pointing those left toes down towards the mat. Keep squeezing that belly button in. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale into your table. Nice work. Long holds today. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift through the seat. Finally in our down dog. It's one of my favorite poses. Continue to press the chest back towards the thighs. Release through the head. Lift through the seat. Melt the heels. You can go ahead and begin to pedal the legs. Moving one knee at a time. And maybe you move a little bit deeper into the bent leg to stretch through the ribs or the hips. Feel it out. Do what's good for you. Even when you're pedaling, you're still pressing the chest back, trying to lift that seat up. Now try to lengthen through the neck. Broaden through the shoulders. Get the shoulders nice and wide. Look between the legs. Let the head be heavy. Shake the head from left to right. Shaking that head no. And then shake it yes. Up and down. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale into your forward fold, Uttanasana. Feet are right under the hips here. You're going to allow that upper body to be heavy as you're trying to lengthen through the backside of the legs, get a little deeper stretch even. Slowly make your way up to standing. Very good. Shoulders and head come up last. Stacking the joints all the way up, moving your hands to heart center, Andhali Mudra. Prayer hands stimulating the body to work together by pressing the nerve endings of the palms together. It's an active pose. We're actually pushing those palms together nice and firm. Lift the toes up. Feel the four corners of each foot. Under the big toe mound, under the pinky toe mound, and there's 2 points at the back of the heel. Both feet. Stand from these points. You can keep the toes lifted or just gently relax them down and use those points to stand. Don't put the weight into the toes. Lift the kneecaps up, roll the shoulders back and down. Think of that intention you set at the beginning of practice one more time. Inhale. And exhale it out, just instilling it a little more. Inhale, reach up for mountain pose, Tadasana. And exhale into your forward fold, Uttanasana. You can do prayer hands, swan dive, whatever you choose. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathing here. Get as flat as possible. We want that belly button into the spine. We want the chest reaching down. No roundness at all. When you round up like this, we want to pull it down and lengthen out. Good. Kind of lifting up through the seat still. Take another breath in. Exhale, plant the hands, and we're going to step back for our high plank. Good. Take another breath in. And out. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, lift up through the seat. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, hop, skip, or step to the front, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, reach it up. Watch your alignment in your shoulders. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Leading with the heart, no matter how you're getting down. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back to your high plank. Watch your alignment in this high plank. Heels reach to the back, shoulders are over the wrists. Take another breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. The feet should only have to adjust just a little bit. Shake the head no, and yes. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees. Exhale, hop, skip, or step to the front, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, reach it up, ground through the four corners. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back to that high plank. Heels reach back. Shoulders are stacked. Take a breath in, pull that belly in. Exhale, tear down dog. Good. Take another breath in. And out. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to a wide forward fold. And sink into your yogi squat if it's in your practice. Only here for a second. Maybe you do toe squat if your hips don't move in this way. Nice long spine. Good. Take another breath in. Nice job, Casey. And exhale back onto your seat. We're going to bring the legs out, right out in front of us. Hands pointed towards the seat. We're gonna push into the heels, and as we push into the heels, we're gonna lift the seat up into our reverse plank, looking up. Taking a breath in and out. Remember, we're not letting the head fall. We are reaching through that crown, keeping that spine nice and long. Keeping the hips up, working for a straight line from your heels to the top of your head. Take another breath in. And exhale, release it down. Bring the knees so that they're pointing up and the feet are underneath. Hands are in the same spot. Take a breath in. And exhale, lift up into your reverse table. Keep breathing here, pushing into those heels, lifting it up. Inhale. And exhale, release it down. Crossing the feet, planting the hands, and moving into your forward fold. Bring the hands to the low back, interlace. Take a breath in. And exhale, allow the hands to fall over towards the head. Release the hands down. Heel toe the feet back out wide to the edges of the mat. Grab for your elbows, ragdoll sway from side to side. Keep breathing. Moving back and forth. Letting that upper body be very heavy. Heel toe the feet back in. Good. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. Sending the seat back, engaging through the core. Arms are alongside the ears. Inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Nice job. Keep breathing right here. Inhale, mountain. Stand it up. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Good. Inhale, mountain. Back to center. Shoulders are down. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Beautiful morning stretches. Good. Inhale, reach it up, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, stepping back. High plank. From our high plank, we're going to take a breath in, use those muscles. Exhale, shift it forward, lower halfway. Good, hold your low plank, hold it, hold it, hold it. Take another breath in and out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Very good job, nice work. Lift up through that head. Feel those shoulders reach back. Find a smile on your face. The sun is shining, I think. Take a breath in. And exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. And exhale, step it through low lunge. Very nice job. Spinning the back foot down. Inhale to your warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Good, reaching it out, dropping those shoulders down. Good. Equal weight in both legs. You're gonna have you take your left hand and reach it towards the front. It's not gonna make it all the way because our hips are still facing the side. So is our chest really, but we're reaching towards the front. Take a breath in, and then exhale, pull it all the way back like you're pulling a bow and then extending it down. Good. Inhale, reach it forward. And exhale it back. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Really working through that upper body today. Nice job. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach it to the back. Feel that stretch. Reach through that body. Breathe it out. Inhale. Exhale, windmill it down. Stepping back to your down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it through low lunge. Spin the back foot down and work into your warrior two with your breath in. Good. Equal weight in both legs. Nice wide stance, knees directly over top of that ankle. If you want to work into that low body, you're going to press that knee towards the outside edge of the mat. Good. Inhale, reach it to the front. And exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And really pull it to the back. Go to that exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe it out right here. Really reach to that backside. Look up. Feel that stretch in the ribs. Take another breath in. Exhale, windmill it down. Stepping back, moving through your high to low plank. Holding that low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice job. One more time through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Uttanasana. Exhale, sink it a little deeper. Keep breathing. Inhale, mountain extended version. Exhale, side stretch over to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Keep that belly button into the spine. Good. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back high to low plank. Hold that low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Keep reaching through the seat. Releasing the head, neck, and shoulders. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, foot between the hands. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale right here, nice and wide. Inhale, reach to the front. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale, reach to the front. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, vinyasa. Stepping back, high to low plank. Hold your low plank in your vinyasa. When you're ready, move through the rest. Good. Step your down dog a little wide. Press the chest back, lift up through the seat. Good. Step your down dog back into normal. Hip distance, shoulder width. And go ahead and walk the hands back towards the feet. And go ahead and come up to standing. Very nice job. We're going to do a short flowing balance here. Start in traditional Tadasana. They also call this standing at attention. We just don't have our hands to heart center. Palms are forward, fingertips are reaching. Shoulder blades are reaching down, rounded through both sides of the body, in front and back. Lift those toes, feel the grounding in the feet. Find equal balance. Find a dristi, something on the floor or the wall, or something somewhere to keep your eyes on to help with your balance. Dristi. Where's your prana? That's your breath. Find it and remember your intention. Put the weight into the left leg. Shift it over nice and easy. Try not to move too much. Bring the right foot to the ankle, shin, or up into the thigh. Try to find that balance. Shoulders are down. If you want to move your hands from where we started, you can go ahead. Keep that knee pointing over to the right. Keep the hips to the front. Take a breath in. And exhale into your eagle pose. So we're going to bend that standing leg and take that right leg and squeeze it over top. Crisscrossing the legs as tight as possible, right at the knees, tight, tight, tight. And you want that right foot to come behind that left shin if it can. We're going to bring the arms out in front, and we're going to bring the left arm under the right arm, crossing at the elbows. Lift the elbows up, press the wrists away, and sink back tight into your eagle pose, Garwandasana. Good. Inhale, reach it back up, mountain pose. And exhale back down into traditional mountain. Palms facing forward, fingertips down. Ground through the feet. Find your breath. Find your dristi. Remember your intention. Shifting the weight into the right leg. Tree pose. Left foot somewhere along that leg. Same options as before. Knee points to the left. Don't let that hip sink over. Stand up tall. Lift to the back of the head. Move your branches if you choose. Good, inhale. Exhale into your eagle pose. That left leg squeezes around that right. Squeeze it in nice and tight, right at the knee. Squeeze those thighs in like nothing can get through. And then we're going to take the right arm under the left this time. Wrapping at the elbows and the wrist. Lift those arms up, press the wrists away. Squeeze at the elbows and at the knees. Don't forget to squeeze. We're squeezing the whole time. Squeeze it in. Back is nice and flat. Take another breath in and out. Good. Inhale, reach it up, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, dingling neck forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your down dog. This is the last down dog of class, so feel into it. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, wave the spine forward. Lower down to the chest. Release the tops of the feet down. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana, and breathe. You can lift your hands up if you choose. Press into the tops of the toes, lifting the knees and lifting the heart. Keep breathing. Take another breath in. Exhale, release it down. One more big breath in. Breathe it out. Inhale, lift Cobra, Bhujangasana, and breathe. If you want to keep your hands down, you can bring the hands to the outside edges, lifting the elbows up higher. Or just lift the hands up. Take another big breath in. And exhale, release it down. Pressing into the palms, sending the seat back. Child's pose just for 2 breaths. Reaching the fingers forward, pressing back through the hips. Feel that stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up to all fours, crossing the feet. Coming back into a simple seat. Hands down, pointing towards the hips. Feet out in front, knees up. Inhale, reverse table. And exhale here. Take another breath in. Exhale it down. Extend the feet out. Toes up. Drive into those heels. Take another breath in. Exhale into reverse plank. Lifting the body up. Inhale. Exhale to a seat. Sit up tall. Inhale, reach it up. Arms all along the ears. And exhale, reach it out. Seated forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Keep breathing here. Slowly back up. Hands back by the seat, pointing towards the seat. Toes up, heels in. Inhale, reverse plank. Breathing here. Pressing into all of the palm. Don't push it into the outside edges of the palm. Whole palm use. Inhale. Exhale it down. Sit up tall. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, reach it out, seated forward fold. Slowly come back up, nice and tall. We're going to scoot forward on the mat just a little bit. Roll to the back with the knees into the chest. And roll the low back out. Go little circles, both directions, massaging that low back, maybe the hip area. Legs up the wall. Reach the heels up, toes down. Drive that belly button in. Pull the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg down onto your mat. Take a breath. Exhale into a supine twist. Left knee, or right knee, sorry, to the left side of the mat. Look to the right, stretch to the right. Keep that right shoulder down. And see if you can pull that right knee closer to the ground on the other side. Keep breathing. Slowly back to center, squeezing that right knee back in. Reach the left leg back up for legs up the wall, followed by the right. Left knee into the chest, squeeze it in. Extend the right leg down onto the mat, let it go. Take a breath. Exhale, supine twist, left leg to the right side. Stretch and reach to the left, look to the left. And keep driving that left knee closer to the right side of the ground. Good. Slowly left knee back into the chest. Right leg back up for legs up the wall. Followed by the left. Squeezing the belly in. Happy baby, Ananda Balasana, reaching for the feet, driving the knees down. You can be playful here, do whatever you might need. Bring the knees in. Squeeze the arms around the legs. Squeeze it all in nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take another breath. And exhale into a full body stretch. Reaching out the toes, reaching out the fingers out both sides of the mat. Stretch and reach. Maybe you find a yawn. And when you're ready, release it down into your corpse pose, final Shavasana. Arms down alongside the body, palms up for enlightenment or down for grounding. It's your choice. Find some space between your legs. Really let the feet go to the sides here. Again, feeling into the jaw, making sure there's space between the teeth. Just be still here. Resist any urges to move. And if other thoughts of things besides your stillness in your yoga practice come into your mind, just push them to the side for now. You can come back to it later. You still have a few moments left in your practice, and that includes your shavasana. So find your breath, letting things go. Begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bring your awareness back to your body on the mat. Take a breath in. And exhale into your fetal position, right side. Knees in, chest in, knees into the chest, sorry. Arms in. Just feel your body on your mat right now. One last moment before you allow gravity to take back over to the organs and the muscles. Be thankful here in this moment. Something of gratitude, I'm sure, will come to your mind. And when you're ready, come into your simple seat. Leg in front or leg on top, it's completely up to you. Hands to heart center, Andale Mudra. Thank you so much for being here this morning. It is always my pleasure to lead you through a practice. Keep your breath moving today. Buddha once said, let your breath be like little love notes to every part of your body. The love and light that shines within you honors, acknowledges, and humbly bows to that very same love and light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope you have a fabulous day.
Thanks.
Namaste.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.